Jazz's session with Dr. Samuels was one of the rawest, most heartbreaking moments I've ever witnessed. Sitting across from the therapist, she finally let her walls down, and what came out was years of buried pain.
Hey.
Hi, how are you?
Dr. Howard Samuels.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Come on in. Want any help?
I think I got it. Thank you. I'll try. Oh.
I mean, you have to go through this every day?
Yeah, now.
Wow. I feel so sorry.
Oh.
When is the surgery?
Hopefully next month.
I've worked in the field of addiction for 33 years. We all know drugs and alcohol. But food is really a hardcore addiction. When did your food addiction start?
From as long as I can remember. If it wasn't fast food, I didn't want it. If it wasn't junk food, I didn't want it.
Now, how did you grow up?
I'm close to my mom and my grandmother. My mom was just in a very abusive relationship. She was in a relationship with a man that dogged her.
Right.
And treated her bad. And me being the oldest, I'm seeing everything. And it kind of made me be upset with my mom that she would accept something like that. But it took me getting older to realize that sometimes that's what women deal with and put up with.
What about you?
My first relationship was abusive.
And it was the same type of man.
I guess because that's what I was used to. I done been socked on, I done been drugged, I done been hit like I was a man. If you got somebody that's telling you constantly that they love you, but they still hurting you, but I love you, you're gonna accept it. After then, I didn't want a relationship anymore. I just wanted to be by myself.
Right.
And
you
that's
want,
how I
yeah,
kept
you
it.
want to isolate.
Yeah.
Why?
I just hated myself. Me looking like this, me having this much weight. You never want to hear the truth about yourself.
And what do you think the truth is?
I am a loser.
No. You are not a loser. You feel like a loser. You have the power to change the way you think. It's not just about the weight. You put the weight on because of this. And just because you lose the weight, you're still gonna have your negative thinking about yourself. You're still gonna relapse on food, and you're gonna get heavy again. My feeling is she's an addict, and it's all created by the negative thinking and the low self-esteem. You will find in the addiction field that the addict, they love being alone and sitting in their misery and shame, just like she's doing it.
If I need to do more, I'm willing to.
You need to get into recovery from your food addiction. And what that looks like is therapy and Overeaters Anonymous. And the reason I'm telling you to go to Overeaters Anonymous is because it's a community.
Yes, I hear you. I kind of feel like in the beginning, Overeater Anonymous was something that I didn't need. Now I'm starting to realize that it is the truth, because if it wasn't the truth, then I wouldn't have got almost up to 700 pounds.
They're friends?
Outside of my roommate, I probably have like one or two.
Is your roommate helpful? Supports you?
She's supportive. She still has her moments though where she's snacking around the house or eating certain things around the house.
How do you feel about that?
I don't say anything to her.
You need to get it out on the table and be honest. So that way, you can negotiate a better relationship.
Okay. I wish Nisha was more sympathetic to what I was going through and the battles that I'm facing right now. I feel like it is communication that needs to be had, but I just don't know when.
You feel a little bit better after a session?
I feel better.
I gotta say, there's a lot of hope for you. And I really mean that. She's gonna have to be aggressive in the recovery area. If she does that, she's got a shot. If she doesn't, she's dead. And don't let those negative thoughts take you down.
Thank you. I really appreciate you.
The moment she said, "I am a loser," my heart dropped. That wasn't just self-pity. That was a cry from someone who's been through too much for too long and genuinely doesn't feel worthy anymore. You could see it in her body. She couldn't even sit up straight. Her frame was collapsing under the weight of it all. This isn't just about pounds. It's about trauma, shame, mental health, and feeling trapped in a body that doesn't feel like home anymore. And the hardest part? She's still trying to show up, still trying to be present. That takes courage most people will never understand. Dr. Samuels sat there with her, holding space, letting her release all of it. No fake positivity, no sugarcoating, just truth. Jazz said out loud what so many people are afraid to admit. She feels like she's drowning, like she's failing, like she's stuck. But that moment, sitting there, speaking her truth, that's not failure. That's the first step to freedom. This session might have been painful to watch, but it was necessary. It showed a woman trying to heal, trying to break a cycle, not just for herself, but for her daughter. She's not a loser. She's a fighter who's just beginning to learn how to fight for herself.